Hello my friends, and thank you for joining me in the 1987 Hot Hatchback challenge testing video. Yes my friends, a week went by and we have more than 48 participants, which is really awesome. Unfortunately, like 22 cars got disqualified. Unfortunately, you will be seeing the list in the description below, but we have the winning cars, we have the top 20 cars, and of course we'll be testing all of them on the long racing track on, of course, the industrial map in BeamNG.Drive. Yes, my friends, we'll be testing all of them on this beautiful, complex track, which will of course testing the suspension, the engine, and the looks of the car, and see how long or how much time these cars will take to go around this amazing track. And of course, the winner of this challenge will be the fastest car to go around this amazing track. Because of course the winner will get the keys to this amazing, beautiful, prize car for this challenge, which is of course the OME Italian Hot Hatchback. Yes, my friends, this car was designed by Mr. OME. As you can see, the looks, the fixture, the design, all of these amazing details were done. All of them were done by Mr. OME, because as we all know, Mr. OME, he gave us some amazing cars in the past, supercars, hypercars, SUVs. He gave us the lot, and of course he did an amazing job also on this one. But the cool thing about this thing, or about this car, which is because this is a collaboration between me and Mr. OME. As you can see, it's called the BN-OME, because Mr. OME did the amazing fixturing and amazing designing job, but the engine, the gearbox, the brakes, and the suspension were of course tuned by me. So this car handles like a dream, and of course looks like a true, absolutely cool, amazing 1980s dream also. So of course the winner of this challenge will get the keys to this amazing turbocharged beast. All right, my friends, so let's start with the first car, because as we all know, BeamNG will of course sort all the cars using the alphabetical order, and we will of course starting with the letter A. Now I've already done like a base lap with the prize car, and it was an amazing exciting lap. Hopefully we will be having the same cool experience with with the viewers cars, or of course with the participants car. All right, so enjoy the video my friends, and don't forget to tell me which one of those 20 cars that you will be seeing in a moment is your favorite. I would love to know that in the comment section below. Why did you like it? What really made you like it? The looks, the performance, the handling. I would love to know that. So my friends, enjoy the video and let's start testing. All right, gentlemen, the first car that we are going to start and test with, it's called the Rstar Toshi ZR. That's the name of it. This thing has a 2-liter inline 4, making 188 horsepower, which is, a lot, and 6.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Now obviously, as you can see, it's a front wheel drive car, and all of that power goes to the front wheels. Now I've opened every single file I got from all the viewers, from all the participants, and the engine in this car is one of the really best engines that I've seen so far. The tune is really strong, it's really powerful. As you can see, 188 horsepower, naturally aspirated on 1987 technology, which is really cool. All right, so let's see how this thing looks. As you can see from the rear, it's looking really basic 1980s hatchback, single wiper, Asian license plate. As you can see, tailgate. Look at that small antenna. The side is looking decent also. Nothing really special to talk about. We have like a side step, which is a unique feature in a hatchback. The front is looking very Japanese, from the era. Circular headlights. Looks like a K car from the front, but it's still really cool. So let's see how this 188 horsepower monster will actually cope on this amazing complex track. Here we go. Now I have to remember there is no ABS in this car, so I need to be careful. power is really good. All right, 55. Wow, what an amazing car. Check it out, guys. The first car, the Rstar Toshi ZR. Actually, this car have beaten the prize car, as you can see, because the prize car did it in 56.635. Well, as I quite remember, I was just drifting all the way. Yeah, but I was really serious with the corners with the Rstar Toshi, which is really awesome. Wow, a front wheel drive, 188 natural aspirated horsepower. Yeah, that was absolutely cool and amazing to drive. Very nice work, my friend. I mean, this car was understeering a little bit, but if I was really careful with the throttle, and as you can see, I did it in 55.6. Very nice work indeed for the Rstar Toshi creator. Very nice work on the suspension, and of course, I mean, kudos on the super powerful naturally aspirated engine. Nice work, my friend, indeed. All right, let's move on with the second car and see how that thing will perform. All right, my friends, the next car, it has a unique name into it. It's called the Aureum Maritaka or something like this. Maritaka, I think. So this is a very unique car because it looks unique, and it's definitely unique because this thing has a 1.9 liter Boxer 4 engine making 140 horsepower. It's front wheel drive and goes from 0 to 100 in 9.9 seconds. Now, as you can see, the design of it, now this is a bug on the car. When I was exporting this car from Automation Game to BeamNG, the automation exporter kept giving me like a warning or an error message about, I don't know, a negative weight or something. And I think because of that, the rear wing keeps falling off. Like immediately when the car loads into BeamNG, I mean, count 1, 2, and then the wing will fall off, automatically, which is really weird. Now let's check out the car design. I mean, I called it weird or unique because check out the side hinges for the door and the door handle. Yeah, so it's open in a suicide way. As you can see, the wipers also are unique in their own special way. They are standing like that, which I didn't actually notice them when I was checking out the car in Automation Game. So yes, as you can see, the wipers are unique in their own special way. We have many vents. The front is decent, not bad, but as we have seen, the hinges, the unique looking wipers, and of course the falling off rear wing, all of these things are adding, extra story to this unique car. All right, now let's see how this thing will perform. Now, obviously, this car feels a little bit slower than the previous car. I mean, of course, we have like 50 horsepower less, but it's not bad so far. Trying to balance the throttle around the corners because an open differential and front wheel drive, not really a great combination together. So 1 minute exactly, 1 minute 0.03, which is actually not bad. I mean, just 5 seconds slower than the first car and 4 seconds slower than the previous car, which is not bad. Not bad at all, my friends. I mean, it's I was expecting this car to be an extra actually slower than that because it looks like a big car, it looks heavy, but it was actually surprising. Not bad at all. 140 horsepower actually made a difference on this vehicle. Nice work indeed. All right, let's move on with the third car and see what we have. All right, gentlemen, the next car, it's called the E1 hatchback. I mean, there is a name before it, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's called the Chente, or I think it's called Chenette, Chente, Chenti, something like this. Anyway, I'm gonna call it the E1 GTI because that's the name of it. I mean, it's written on the back of it. Now, this thing has a 2-liter boxer 4, also 154 horsepower, front-wheel drive, and 7.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Now, on paper, it's actually not bad at all. And as you can see, the design of it, as I've mentioned, it's written the E1, it's written on the back of it, so I'm gonna call it the E1 GTI. It looks actually good, looks elegant, looks sporty. We have I mean, look at that, it looks like a Golf GTI from that era from the front, which is really cool. We have a single vent. Look at that, it looks absolutely tremendous. I like it, it looks very cool. The rear wing is a you know, a vigorous touch, but it's not bad, it works. This is the 80s. So let's see how this thing will actually perform, and check out the huge sunroof. Yeah, let's see. Wow, powerful engine. Handling is so far really good. Engine is powerful, tires are actually grippy. We have ABS, which is good. Sorry, 57.568. Wow, that's actually very good. Wow, 2 seconds you know, away, or actually 1.1 seconds slower than the first car, which is really good. I mean, this thing is only 154 horsepower, and it's only 1.1 seconds away from the first car. Very nice work. Wow, the car feels super balanced and it feels grippy, unless of course you are pushing the throttle all the way on first gear, which, I mean, you will spin the tires endlessly. But this thing is actually very nice to drive. I mean, it's really a hot hatchback. The engine feels super powerful, it handles great, feels great, and it can seat the whole family, which is really awesome. Nice work for the E1 hatchback creator. All right, let's move on with the next hot hatchback. All right, now this is a special car because this car belongs to Mr. Cookie Monster. Yes, my friends, it's cookie time because this car was created by Mr. Cookie Monster. This guy is an absolute fun guy. I mean, he creates some crazy looking cars, and he's a big Cookie fan. And he always give us the impression that he will always win the challenges, and we will own him cookies and everything. This guy is just a big hoot and very funny guy. Really awesome. And this is one of his latest creations, and his way to participate in this challenge, because this thing, it's called the Eagle Eye Scratcher. What a very strong name indeed. So Mr. Cookie Monster created this awesome machine. This thing has a 2-liter inline 4 making 177 horsepower, also a very powerful engine, but it's rear wheel drive. This thing is gonna be a handful car indeed. 6.9 seconds from 0 to 100. It's gonna be awesome. Wow, indeed. So let's see what this Eagle looks like. As you can see now from the rear, it looks actually plain simple. We have the Eagle badge. As you can see, look at that Eagle, if you can see it here in the middle. And the tail lights looking beautiful. We have look at that, a dual tip exhaust pipe, which is really cool. Look at that massive roof wing, some roof, sides looking decent, elegant. The front is looking also very elegant, fog lights and everything. The hood has some vents and crazy looking. So it's really cool. And it's rear-wheel drive, so it's gonna be fun. Let's see. Cookies. Whoa. 177. I have to say, this thing understeers, unfortunately, a little bit. Whoa. Whoa. As I've mentioned, this is an understeer monster. So it's a fun car. It's not gonna be the fastest car here, but it's definitely a very fun car to drive. I mean, basically you can smoke the rear tires on every single corner, which is really awesome. It's only 177 horsepower, 4-cylinder engine, but it's a tire smoking machine because the car is super light and basically there is not much weight on the rear differential, and that's why you can smoke the tires on first gear, second gear, all the way, which is absolutely crazy. So, Mr. Cookie Monster, I apologize. I mean, if I go again and drive your car, yes, I can go a little bit faster, but your car is just an understeering, oversteering, tire smoking machine. So it's a fun car, yes, but it doesn't really feel like a hot hatchback. Yes, we have the power, yes, we have the crazy look-ish, but no, it's not gonna be really a hot hatchback because, I mean, you'll get embarrassed on the track because you'll be understeering, oversteering, smoking the tires while everyone is just, you know, gripping and going around corners in a lightning speed. But it's a really fun car, nice work indeed, and yeah, better luck next time in some crazy future creations. All right, let's move on. Enough cookies. Now let's move on with the next crazy creation. All right, my friends, now the next car that we have here, it looks somehow a little bit too modern, I think. I don't know. I mean, I kept it in this challenge. I didn't disqualify the car because I like the looks of it, but I would love to tell me, I'd love if you can tell me in the comment section below if you think this car is too modern for 1987 or not. So let's check it out. This thing, it's called what is it on my book? This thing, it's called the Griffinestriol. Yes, the Griffinestriol. This thing has a 1.9 liter inline 4, making 131 horsepower, 8.1 seconds from 0 to 100. Now let's check it out together. As you can see from the rear, it's cool, it's modern. As you can see, we have some sort of BMW taillights. As you can see, mid-mounted exhaust. You have a rear grille. Look at that from the side. It's not bad at all. From the front, you have a GTI badge. Cool, modern. You know, looks from the front. As you can see, the rims, everything. I would love to tell me in the comment section below, is it too modern or is it good for 1987? Now, as you can see from underneath, it's front-wheel drive, so it's not bad. So let's see. Not a bad start indeed. First corner. Understeers a little bit, but not bad so far. Feels tight, feels sporty actually. Wow, 59 seconds, 59.2. Not bad at all. Wow, fourth place, not bad at all. I mean, the engine is not really that much powerful, but it actually feels tight. The car feels well built. Suspension feels good, tires are grippy, and the engine works. Actually, the engine is not bad. The gearbox ratios are actually very good. All that actually helped this 131 horsepower engine to work actually nicely around this track. Very nice, 59 seconds. Very nice work actually. Yeah, very nice work for the Griffinestriol creator. Very nice work, my friend, indeed. All right, let's move on with the next vehicle. All right, gentlemen, the next vehicle is also unique. It's called the Horch. Yes, the Horch 2000 GTI. That's the name of it. This thing had a 2-liter inline 5 engine making 174 horsepower. It's front-wheel drive and it goes from 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds. Also a very powerful engine by 1987 standard of course. The engine was actually tuned very nicely. Now let's check out the car looks together. As you can see from the rear, looks modern actually. Look at that. I like the three circles back there. Yeah, very elegant. The rear wing or spoiler, whatever you want to call it, actually looks very good. The side, very decent. The rims are actually nice, not bad at all. The front is also very elegant, decent, and also very sporty. We have a front lip, which is really awesome. The side mirrors are looking very awesome. And check out the antenna action, very cool. All right, so let's see how this beautiful and powerful beast will actually perform. Ooh, sounds good. So far, so good. Hmm, 59.3. Now, yes, the engine is very powerful. The suspension is actually very good. Tires surprisingly are grippy, but there is a little problem with this car, is the gearbox ratios. First gear is really short. There is not much breathing space for the engine to actually give all of its power, because it just spins the tires all the way 50 kilometers per hour. That's it. That's the top speed of the first gear, which is not really good. Then you put it in second gear, the engine bogs down and basically dies because second gear feels really heavy. So the gearbox ratios are basically killing everything with this car, killing the looks, the performance, the handling, killing, as you can see, 59 seconds. That's actually slow for a 174 horsepower engine because of the gearbox ratios, unfortunately. So my friend, fix the gearbox and you will have a perfect car. I mean, really nice work. I like the car in every single way except the gearbox. The gearbox needs to be changed and fixed, my friend. So nice work. Better luck next time. All right, let's move on with the 7th car and see what we have. All right, gentlemen, the next car, it's called the Merlin Works Bertone 2-liter inline 6, 132 horsepower. It's front-wheel drive and goes from 0 to 100 in 8 seconds. All right, now this car, what I loved about it is that this car looks very elegant and simple, and the paint job in Automation game looked very elegant, very classy, very prestigious. And I doubt that we can see that in BeamNG, but let's see. So this is how this thing looks in BeamNG. As you can see, it looks simple. Not much really to talk about. Tail lights are there, the badges, rear wiper. Look at the side, very elegant, not much to talk about. The front also is the same thing. As you can see, very elegant, very simple, prestigious at the same time. What I loved about it is the dark, rich, as you can see, red, which looks absolutely tremendous in automation game. But unfortunately, in BeamNG we can't really see the details in the paint. We can't really see the metallics, the shine, the beautiful looks. No, unfortunately, because paint in BeamNG is really rubbish and really simple. That's why even if you create a very cool and awesome paint in automation game, you can't really see it in BeamNG because it looks terrible here. Anyway, nice work on the car. Now let's see how it will drive. 132 horsepower, inline 6 engine. Alright. So far it's not bad. No ABS. Save money. So far the engine works. Wow, brakes are terrible. Brakes are really terrible, unfortunately. They lock on very easily. But everything else is very good. Check it out, 57.7. Wow, 57.7. Very nice time indeed. Wow, I didn't expect that. So the Merlin Works only had, this thing has only 132 horsepower, and it performs very nicely because suspension is perfect, gearbox ratios are very perfect, the engine is really good. Everything is really good except the brakes. The brakes are not really that good. They just locks on and keeps you in a straight line, I mean all the way to your doom, unfortunately. But I did improvise and I did give this time 57.7. Very nice work for the Merlin Works Brittoni, but please fix the brakes. They are not really functional at all. They just like on or off, that's it, which is not really brilliant. So nice work. Now let's move on with the 8th car and see what we have. All right, gentlemen, the next car is called the Mort Sportback. So this is a very unique car also because this is a rear mounted engine and it's rear-wheel drive. So basically this is like a Porsche 911, you know, hatchback, because this thing, the Mort, this thing has a 2-liter boxer 4, making 136 horsepower. It's rear-wheel drive, as I mentioned. The engine is back there also. It goes from 0 to 100 in 8.2 seconds. Now, as you can see, this is the styling of it. It looks also modern. The rear is beautiful. Look at that, Mort B2.0 dual exhaust, which is really awesome. Very modern and cool looks. Check out the cooling vent on the side, the door handle. We have a look at that, the petrol or the fuel filler cap or the fuel filler lid is on the front, which is really awesome. Look at that, it looks very modern and elegant. I like it. So let's see how this beautiful and very unique setup will actually perform. Wow, acceleration feels very strong because the engine basically is sitting on the rear tires, which it gives very nice amount of grip. Wow, it feels super grippy. It does understeers a little bit. Yeah, it does understeer a little bit. Yeah. This thing loves to understeer, unfortunately. It's not really brilliant. Front feels very light because there is basically nothing on it. 58.8. Right, so as you can see, it's in the middle, it's in the 5th place. Really not bad, feels really good. Unfortunately, this thing understeers. I mean, what I do suspect is because the engine is sitting back there, there is nothing on the front axle. You need to make sure you need to tune the suspension better. The front suspension, you need to tune it better. Also, the tires on the front axle they don't really feel grippy. I mean, they are just screaming, and I'm just going in a straight line. So you need to fix that, my friend. If you want to put if you want to put the engine back there, you need to fix the front axle. So in general, very nice work. I love the car, I love the design, I love the noise of the engine. Gearbox ratios are very good. Everything is good except the understeering issue. So fix it, my friend, and you will have a very awesome hot hatchback indeed. A very unique one, and I really like it. Nice work. Let's move on with the 9th car and see what we have. Alright, my friends, the next car is called the Nohikai Pegasus Rally Tune. That's the name of it. This thing also has a very powerful engine, 2-liter inline 4, making 185 horsepower. It's front-wheel drive and goes from 0 to 100 in 6.7 seconds. Now that's very powerful. Now let's check out the styling. As you can see from the back, it looks sporty and beautiful. I like the continuous tail light. As you can see, the badging, the rear wing or spoiler, whatever you want to call it. The black rims feels very strong. We have mud flaps, which is a very nice rally touch. AFI quad cam badge on the side, which is really awesome. The engine is quad cam, right? Yes, the engine is definitely quad cam. That's really awesome. I like it. I genuinely like it. This thing looks strong and sporty. Let's see how this beautiful, powerful beast will actually perform. 185. Sounds good. Wow, very powerful stuff. Wow, what a powerful beast. Wow, a tire smoking beast. Ooh, look at that. First place, 55.1. Wow, we have a new fast car, the Nohikai Pegasus Rally. This thing actually is faster than 188 horsepower beast that we have seen when we started this video. What a machine indeed. Wow, this thing actually feels very powerful. I was somehow careful with the throttle, but also I was smashing the throttle sometimes, you know, just because I want to enjoy the power. 185 horsepower, that sounds absolutely like a rally car. Very nice work, very nice work by Mr. The Nohikai Pegasus Rally Tune creator. Very awesome work indeed. All right, let's move on with the 10th car and see what we will get. Now the next car, my friends, may sound a little bit familiar, you know, with a real car name, but it's different. I'm telling you, it's different than the real car manufacturer name, because a lot of you will say it has the same name and I'm pronouncing it wrong. No, I promise you, it has a very different name. I mean, the car was inspired by a legendary French hot hatchback from the 80s, but it's definitely not the same name, because this thing it's called, let me read you the letters first. It's called the Pejo, Peugeot 205 GTI. I mean, he tried to copy it in every single way and it actually worked. It looks super similar to it, but this is not the Peugeot 205. He called it Peugeot 205, Pejo. Anyway, So that's how this thing was named. This thing has a 1.9 liter inline 4 engine making 160 horsepower, front wheel drive, 7.3 seconds from 0 to 100. Now this thing looks, as you can see from the rear, it's called GTI 16 from the rear, and yeah, that's the side, elegant, normal. The front, yeah, I mean, he was trying to copy the Peugeot 205 GTI, but yeah, looks somehow similar-ish. Let's see how this thing will perform. 160 horsepower. Wow, under steering. I mean, the engine really pulls strong, but this thing loves to understeer. Look at that, pulls really strong. No ABS. Whoa, super understeer. 58.185. Now, as you can see, the engine is really strong. It pulls really hard. The gearbox ratios are actually perfect. Suspension, it's not really that great, unfortunately. This thing loves to understeer. Maybe it's a tire problem, maybe it's a suspension problem, but the car looks great. The engine is really strong. I'm not kidding. It pulls really hard. Looks great, as I've mentioned, but the suspension or the front tires, I mean, there is a problem there. This thing loves to understeer. Even if you are not using any power, at all, this thing loves to go in a straight line instead of corners, which is not really a hot hatchback thing. So my friends, fix it and you will have a very strong car indeed. I like it. Nice work indeed. And as you can see, this is the name of it, Peugeot. Yeah, that's the name that was named by the creator of it. Anyway, let's move on with the 11th car and see what we will get. Alright, my friends, the next car is also a unique car with a little problem with it. Now, this thing, it's called the Phoenix 2-liter GTI. Nice name. The Phoenix is a very nice name. This thing has a 2-liter inline 4 engine making 150 horsepower, 7.3 liter. Sorry, no, not liters. Oh my god, can you imagine that? Sorry, 7.3 seconds from 0 to 100. Wow, that was scary for a moment. So this thing is good on paper, everything is good, but there's a little problem with it. Every time that I try to load this car into BeamNG, the rear spoiler or lip, whatever, falls off, as you can see. Yes, I just loaded this car and I don't know, the wing or something did actually fall off the car. Keeps doing that, I don't know why, but yeah, an aerodynamical feature on this car is gone, so I really hope the handling will not get affected. Now this thing, as you can see, the styling of it is pure 1980s, except the rims. The rims are not really 1980s. They look modern actually, but the styling, not bad. Well, too boxy, not much details, but it's not bad at all. So let's see. 150 horsepower. So the engine is not bad, gearbox ratios are not bad also, suspension is somehow good, tires are grippy, no ABS. So 57.8. Not bad, not bad. As you can see, it's in the middle. It's in the 6th place, which is not bad at all. It's in the middle, as I expected. 150 horsepower, you know, understeering a little bit. Feels a little, feels heavy, although it's actually a very light car, but I don't know, feels heavy a little bit. Maybe because of the suspension tune, understeers a little bit. That's why it feels a little bit heavy, but it's actually a very decent car. Drives nicely. It's powerful. The engine pulls strong. Suspension is actually not that bad, but it needs a little touch-ups, and it will be actually perfect. Very nice work by the creator for the Phoenix 2-liter GTI. All right, let's move on with the 12th car. All right, my friends. Now the next car this thing has a very unique name. This thing is called the Potentouts, I think. Mono, that's the name of it. 2-liter inline 6, making 117 horsepower. It's rear-wheel drive and goes from 0 to 100 in 10.5 seconds. Wow, that's actually slow. But let's see. Anyway, the design of it, as you can see from the rear, it's unique in its own special way. As you can see, the side is also very unique. The front, wow, this is actually super unique. I would love to know your opinion about this car in the comment section below. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I would love to know that in the comment section below. All right, so let's see how this thing actually drives. It's rear-wheel drive, so whoa. Wow, that's a very heavy gear. Understeer. Whoa. No, doesn't really feel sporty at all. There's a weird looking rear wiper, as you can see on top. Wow, indeed. So this thing is actually the slowest car that we have here, unfortunately. I mean, so far, this is by far the slowest. This thing has scored 1 minute, 08.185. Wow, that is actually very slow. And that is why, if you want to go with rear-wheel drive, you need to tune it well. Not just go with rear-wheel drive and hope for the best, because it's not gonna work. If you want to go rear-wheel drive, you need to make sure the rear tires actually grip, the gearbox ratios are perfect, and the engine actually, you know, is perfect for rear-wheel drive. But unfortunately, with this car, the engine is not bad. Gearbox ratios are super heavy, unfortunately, and I just want to spin the tires on every single and simple corner. When you touch the throttle, just spinning, losing time, losing speed, and just losing the race, unfortunately. So my friend, if you want to make your car to perform well, if you want to keep it rear-wheel drive, you need to tune it better, or just go with something else. Go with front-wheel drive or something else. But rear-wheel drive, if you want to keep it, you need to tune it better, my friend. So better luck next time. All right, let's move on with the 13th car and see what we'll get. All right, my friends. Now the next car, this thing has a very unique name. It's called the QKIQ. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called the QKIQ EC. Yeah, so that's the name of it. This thing has a 1.5 liter inline 4, making only, and I'm not joking, 57 horsepower only. 1.5 liter of inline 4, making 57 horsepower. Front wheel drive, 14 seconds from 0 to 100. Now, as you can see, the style of it is not bad. It looks cool, normal. There's not much to talk about. all the basic things are there, wipers, side mirrors, everything is there. So it's a car, 57 horsepower. Let's see. 57 horsepower. Well, it's moving. We are moving, so it's not bad so far. Feels slow, yes, but we are moving. Not bad. I mean, you can have fun if you want to, using the handbrake and everything. Wow, 1 minute 03. 1 minute 3 seconds point 902, as you can see, which is I mean, I was expecting it to be a little bit slower, but 103 is actually very nice. It's not bad. This 57 horsepower engine is actually working. It's not bad at all. Nice work indeed. All right, let's move on with the 14th car. All right, gentlemen, the next car, it's called the Rapidan Kojak SR4. That's the name of it. So this thing has a 1.8 liter Boxer 4 engine. It's rear-wheel drive, and this thing is producing 136 horsepower. Goes from 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds. All right, so let's check the styling together. As you can see from the rear, it looks rather actually subtle. Square tail lights, as you can see, license plate. Look at that exhaust pipe sticking out. The side is brilliant, actually. The front is looking also subtle. 2 headlights, indicators, fog lights. Not much to talk about, but it looks. I mean, except of course for the fact that the rear wiper is looking weird, but it's good. Look at that. It's rear mounted engine, rear wheel drive. Basically, this is like a compact Porsche 911. So, let's see. Ooh, that's a bigger start. Oh, no ABS. No ABS. This thing loves to understeer. Yep. Oversteer as well, using the handbrake a little bit. Alright, here we go. All over the place. The brakes are locking very, very easily. That's not good. Rubbish, to be honest with you. 1 minute 1 second 0.301, as you can see. So this thing is actually weird to drive. Unfortunately, this thing understeers, oversteers. It's all over the place, and the brakes are locking, which is not really what you call brilliant. Unfortunately, the car looks very nice, actually, subtle, basic, and functional, but it doesn't feel fast. It feels, I mean, twitchy all over the place, unfortunately. So for the creator, for the Rapidan Kojak SR4, I would love if you can go back to the drawing board and tune it and make it much, much better than this. If you want to put the engine back there, if you want to make it rear-wheel drive, you need to make sure the front suspension works, and you need to make sure that it's actually stable. Yeah, so better luck next time, my friend, and let's move on with the next vehicle. Alright, gentlemen, the next vehicle, it's called Regal Blossom. Very nice and striking name. Regal Blossom. So this thing has a 1.9 liter, yes, 1.9 liter inline 6 engine which is very nice. 168 horsepower, 13.4 seconds. I mean, that's what it's saying in automation game, because this thing is, and I'm not kidding, this thing is 4x4. This is not all-wheel drive, no, this is 4x4. So I mean, this thing had a front differential and rear differentials. Unlike an all-wheel drive system, the 4x4 system, you can actually disable it and make it a rear-wheel drive car. As we all know, automation game 4x4 cars, they don't really handle very well, unfortunately. They tend to understeer hard, and I really hope this is not the case here. So let's see. Now the styling of it, as you can see from the rear, it's normal. Square tail lights, Regal inline 6 badge, not bad. Rear wiper and antenna from the side. It looks there are some missing fixtures, I think. Where are the door handles? Wow, I missed that. Where are the door handles? There are no door handles on the side. That's not good, my friend. Where are the door handles? Yeah. Wow, that's not really great. Let's see, from the front it's not bad. From the front it's a little bit unique, but where are the door handles? I mean, really, I can't see them anywhere. Alright, let's see. Wow, 3-speed gearbox. Very heavy. What, first gear on the whole track? And back to first. Using the brakes only, this thing actually, drifts using the brakes only without the handbrake. 1 minute 2 seconds 0.668. So it's actually not that bad. Wow. I mean, comparing it to other vehicles that we have seen before, this thing actually handles nicely. I think the creator of it made this car's brake system, the brake balance, to act like a handbrake, because as we all know, 4x4 handbrake system, if you want to use it to drift, it's actually useless. But he actually made the brake balance to act the same way as a handbrake turn, which is absolutely crazy. I like it. It's genuinely not bad. But unfortunately, the gearbox ratios are rubbish. I mean, first gear all the way. You can actually drive it on first gear on this whole track, which is not really brilliant. Please add more gears, adjust the gear ratios, and this thing is gonna be a nice handling monster, actually, even with its sophisticated and unique 4x4 system. Nice work for the Regal Blossom creator, and let's move on. Alright, my friends, the next car, it's called the Satsuki SRZ. That's the name of it. 1.6 liter engine, inline 4, 97 horsepower, 9.2 seconds from 0 to 100, and of course it's front wheel drive. Now the styling of it, as you can see, this is the rear of it. It's called Satsuki SRZ Takia. Very Japanese. From the side, it's looking not bad at all. From the front, it's looking sporty and I mean really JDM, especially from the 80s era. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Look at the double rear spoiler action, mud flaps and everything. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see. Come on, 97 horsepower. Let's see what this thing is made of. Ooh, yes. Feels peppy and exciting. 59 seconds. Wow. Not bad. 9th place. 97 horsepower only, and it's in the 9th place. Wow. What a machine indeed. Handles very, very nicely. And when you want to use the handbrake, this thing just becomes a very, very different, fun animal indeed. I like it. It feels super JDM, super Japanese. The engine is compact and it's producing nice amount of horsepower. The car feels super balanced and it's really, really fun. Nice name, nice design, nice engine, nice suspension tune. It's a really, really fun car indeed. Nice work, my friend. Nice work indeed. Alright, let's move on with the next vehicle. Alright, gentlemen, the next vehicle, it's called a Kudo Motto. That's the name of it. 2-liter inline 4 engine, making 170 horsepower, which is really nice. Front wheel drive, 7.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Very nice. Now, the styling of it, as you can see from the rear, it looks unique in its own special way. The circular tail light, as you can see, the indicators, the reverse lights, twin exhaust. I mean, one of them is actually fake, but anyway. The side antenna, which looks super unique. The vents, it's actually not bad. The front is actually looking decent. Look at that massive hood scoop. Very cool. Let's see how this thing actually performs. 170 horsepower. All over the place. I mean, look at that. This thing is much powerful than the previous car, and it's slower because this thing is all over the place. This thing understeers really hard, and you have too much horsepower for the front wheel drive system. I mean, even if you are using a little bit amount of throttle, this thing is just spinning a single tire on every single corner. It doesn't really feel hot hatchback. It feels like a tire smoking machine. That's it. I mean, in a straight line, I'm sure this thing will be super fast, but around corners, it's not what you call a real hot hatchback. This thing feels like I don't know, a hatchback for drag racing maybe, or for top speed runs, but not for handling really. This thing is just smoking the tires and understeering, and it's all over the place. Even if you want to use the handbrake, it's just not really working that well, unfortunately, around corners. So my friend, you need to tune the suspension, and if you want to keep the same engine, the same horsepower, you need to tune your gearbox ratios to limit the wheel spin action. Alright, nice work. Let's move on with the next car. Alright, my friends, the next vehicle, it's called the VC Labs Aureum, I think 2000, that's the name of it. Nice name, VC Labs. We have seen this creator's cars before. He did some amazing job before, and this is not his first time. He actually participated in many previous challenges, so I'm excited to see what he came up with. So 2-liter inline 4, 156 horsepower engine, 8 seconds, and it's rear-wheel drive. So it's not bad on paper. It's not bad at all. Now the design of it, as you can see, looks not bad from the rear. Very elegant. Check it out, the badging, tail lights, everything is looking elegant. Not prestigious, but you know, simple, elegant, and it works. It's functional. I mean, look at the front, the headlights and everything. This orange, yellow, red thing on the hood, which is not really necessary, but he wanted to put it on. It's not bad. It feels super functional. Let's see. Whoa. That's a smoking start. rear-wheel drive drifting machine. Not bad. It's actually fun. I mean, yes, I'm spinning only a single tire, but it's actually fun. Yeah, brake system's not really strong. It's not bad. Oops, my bad. No, don't worry, it's not gonna be the fastest car here, but it's gonna be, it's really fun. It's definitely really fun. I mean, I don't care if it's 1 minute 6 seconds. It's really fun. It's really fun to drive. This thing is like, it's like you know, a cheap way to drift. I like it. It's like a, you know, a very compact and cool and fun way to drift. I mean, yes, this thing has only an open differential or maybe viciously limited slip differential. Anyway, they act the same way in BeamNG.Drive, but this thing is super fun, where you don't need to use the handbrake all the time. We just smash the throttle in, and this thing is just, look at me, I'm tired, I'm smoking the tires and drifting, making donuts and everything. I like it. I mean, yes, even if I drive it super clean, it's not gonna be the fastest car here. I mean, I'm sure of that, because it's, I mean, it's a rear-wheel drive drift machine. It's not gonna be as fast as, of course, the previous cars, but I mean, yes, you can get it to 1 minute dead, or maybe 59, but no more than that, I think. But it's really nice car. I mean, I had fun with it, and yes, I did actually spin out with it, but it's really awesome. Good work, my friend, Mr. For the VC Lab creator. Nice work. It's a very fun car, and it's really awesome. So nice work, and let's move on with the next vehicle. All right, my friends, the next vehicle has a very awesome name, because it's called the Veneto Castello. Yes, my friends, pure Italian, the Veneto Castello. QC1 or CL or whatever. It's a nice name indeed. 1.6 liter engine, boxer 4, 122 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and 7.1 seconds from 0 to 100. Nice on paper, really. Now, the styling of it, as you can see, we have many crazy vents back there. So I'm gonna assume, yes, it's a rear-mounted engine, rear-wheel drive, so it's not bad. Now, the styling of it from the side looks prestigious, simple, elegant, and yeah, the front actually looks actually not bad. The headlights, the grille, the fog lights, everything matched correctly. It feels like a proper made car. The front lip, I'm not really sure about it. You know, this front lip down there doesn't really you know, complete the front of the looks of the car. It feels like an add-on feature. But anyway, the car looks actually tremendous. So let's see. Grippy start. No ABS. Let's try and be careful with this one. Understeers, unfortunately. Yep, understeers. Come on. Man, I hate understeer. I don't care, I'm gonna push the throttle and that's it. And brake in. Alright, much better. And brake. There we go. Oh my god, understeer. Come on! Yep, understeers, oversteer. That's not good. 1 minute 04.18. I mean, this car understeers really hard. I mean, even if you're going super slow, when you turn in the steering wheel, I mean, even the slightest turn, and the car keeps going forward, which is not really nice. Not really nice at all. So to conquer that and to go around the idea of understeering, you need to use the handbrake, so you can make the car to make the car tail to jump outside a little bit and drift it a little bit. That's how you can counter the understeering issue with this thing. And as you have seen on the last corner, this thing understeered really hard all the way off to the grass, which is not really good, my friend, which is not really good at all. I apologize. I mean, I would love to drive this thing again, but as we all know, I only do a single lap per car. So very nice name, very nice design. The looks of the car is very nice. Engine is good. Everything is good except the suspension. I don't like the suspension at all, my friend. You need to tune it again to make this thing grip and grip and grip, because this thing is just understeering. I mean, all the way to the floor. So nice work, but please tune it better the next time. Better luck next time. All right, let's move on with the next vehicle. All right, gentlemen, now we are coming up to the last car. Yes, my friends, this is the last car in the top 20 cars, which is called the Visa Alpino GTI. That's the name of it, the Visa Alpino GTI. That's the name of it. This thing has a 1.9 liter engine, inline 4, 134 horsepower, 7.6 seconds from 0 to 100, and it's front wheel drive. So the styling of it, as you can see, this thing looks, as you can see from the rear, it's super basic. Square tail lights, an exhaust in the middle, GTI badge on the side, which is not bad. The rims are a nice touch, although the tires, they seem a little bit too skinny, yeah, or a little bit too low profile tires, which is not really 1980s specs. The front, yellow fog lights, big headlights, indicators, everything. All right, not bad. Let's see. Drum brakes, drum rear brakes. So far, the first corner is actually good. This thing actually handles very nicely, actually. Little bit amount of understeer, but it's really controllable, which is really good. No ABS, of course. This thing is actually working very nicely. It's actually working very good. Here we go. 55 seconds, 0.9, as you can see, which is not bad. Third place, which is really nice. Wow, this thing actually feels super fast, super elegant, and this thing handles very nicely. As you can see, the suspension works perfectly. The everything works on this car as it should be. And look at that, third place, which is absolutely tremendous. I mean, I never expected that from this car. I mean, the last car here, because the previous cars, unfortunately, they weren't really that much sophisticated. They were actually all over the place. But this one actually came out a nice, super balanced, super awesome hot hatchback. Really, this is actually a very hot hatchback, because this thing corners nicely, drives nicely. Although there is no ABS on it, has rear drum brakes, but handles very nicely around corners, which is absolutely awesome. Very nice work, my friend, indeed. All right, now if you are wondering how the prize car actually handles, let's do another lap with it, you know, like an extra thing. I mean, I've already did a lap with it, which is this one. Yep, this one, the fourth place. But let's see if I can actually make a better lap. So let's see. All right, let's see how the OME Italian hot hatchback thing actually handles. I will try to be a little bit more careful, because when I did the lap with this thing, I was just drifting all over the place. Let's see if I can actually do a clean lap, because this thing is just an all-wheel drive, turbocharged, the Lancia Delta Integrale engine in front. It's, of course, because it's all-wheel drive, because it's turbocharged, it's heavier than any other naturally aspirated car. Alright, so let's see how this thing actually performs. Yeah, as you can see, my friends. So as you can see, my friends, a clean lap is a much better lap than a drifting lap, because when I was just drifting this thing and smoking the tires on every single corner, as you can see right here, I did a 56 seconds 0.6, but when I was clean with it, I did a 53.7. Look at that, 3 seconds difference. That is actually a very nice difference, as you can see, just by going clean, not smoking the tires and going bazooka with it, which is absolutely crazy. All right, my friends, so let's go and pick the winner of this challenge so we can handle the keys of this car, of this the OME Maserati Italia, because that's the name that Mr. OME has chosen for this car. And let's so we can of course give the keys to him so he can enjoy it, and so we can all say congratulations to him. So let's move on. All right, gentlemen, we are coming up to the winners right now, so we can see who actually won the OME Maserati Italia, because that's the name that Mr. OME has chosen. Coming up so we can choose the first place, the second place, and of course the third place for the winners, of course, of this challenge. Unfortunately, only the first place will get this prize. Second place and third place will only get the recognition. So the winners, my friends, are, as you can see, we have in the first place, of course, which is a very awesome car. It's called the Nohikai Pegasus Rally Tune. Yes, my friends, the Nohikai Pegasus Rally Tune, which is an absolutely awesome and brilliant machine. This thing won the challenge by going around this amazing track, doing 55.185 seconds, which is absolutely brilliant. A very awesome machine. Congratulations, my friends, for winning this challenge, and of course for winning the OME turbocharged Delta Integrale hot hatchback thing that was created by me and Mr. OME. Congratulations, my friend. Send me a message on Discord to claim your prize. Yes, my friends, congratulations. Very nice work indeed for creating a very fast and beautiful looking little monster. All right, my friends. Now, in the first place, I have to be honest, I forgot the name of it. So just bear with me a little bit, because this is the second place, scoring 55.651, very close from the first place, with only a difference of half a second only difference, which is absolutely crazy. This thing, as I quite remember, it's called the Rstar, I think. Yes, the Rstar Toshi. Yes, the second place, which is an absolutely awesome looking car. It's a very little car, and it surprised me really with its powerful engine and its great handling and very quick time, actually, which is really awesome. Very nice work by it indeed. Congratulations on winning the second place in this challenge. Very nice work indeed. And the third place goes to the last car that we have tested, which is called the Visa Alpino GTI. A very surprising car indeed. I always thought that the last car that I'm going to be testing in this challenge is going to be, the slowest car or any kind of normal car, but this one actually surprised me, scoring the third place in this challenge with, of course, doing 55 seconds 0.935, which is absolutely crazy. Really close. I mean, all these three cars, all of them scored 55 seconds with a minor difference between all of them, which is absolutely crazy. So congratulations to all three of you for winning this challenge, but of course a special congratulations for the Nohikai creator for winning the OME special tuned machine by me, as you can see, with all of its glory. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much for everyone that has participated in this challenge. I apologize, I'm speaking in a weird way because I'm still a little bit sick. I'm still coughing and I'm still visiting the doctor. So thank you so much, really, guys, from all of my heart for participating. You guys are really awesome. And of course, congratulations to the winners. And of course, tell me in the comment section below, as I've mentioned before, which one of those 20 cars you actually like the best and why. I would love to know that in the comment section below. So my friends, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit it really hard, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it. And of course, don't forget to check out my Patreon page if you want to download all my previous crazy special cars. All of them are available right now on my Patreon page, like the fastest car in automation game, the most powerful car, all of my other special crazy supercharged monsters, everything is available on my Patreon page. And of course, by signing up to our Patreon page, you'll be supporting this channel, by supporting me, paying the bills, and upgrading this channel with better equipment and everything, and giving me more support and all of that. So thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to watch my previous videos over here, get subscribed over here, and of course I will be seeing you very soon with more videos and challenges. And thank you so much, and goodbye for now, my friends.